It is exactly 9:04. Welcome back. We are going to delay taking the news because we've had someone that's very patient. He's in the Western Cape and he's been waiting for a long time. So I do thank him for being very patient. And that, of course, is you, Ebrahim Mookadam. You are the MSA UCT Secretary General, and you're here to talk to us about something important that happened yesterday at UCT. It was a gathering and a march. I think the gathering and the march is happening on Friday, but something else very important happened yesterday. Talk to us about it and what motivated you guys to go this route.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Thanks for introduction. I'm actually the Psf Secretary General, the Palestine Soledarity Forum.
PSF, I apologize.
PSF, yes. No, no problem. Okay. I wouldn't want to steal the show from the actual Secretary of the MSA.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Yesterday, what happened at UCT, it was actually a poster making in preparation for the actual voting process that will be happening on Friday. So the UCT academic boycott is about boycotting the academic institutions and just affiliations with any Israel academic institutions and further affiliations. There was a few weeks back a vote that took place on specifically that. And unfortunately, the UCT, the Senate who did the voting has, you could say they failed us and the Palestinian people as they voted against the academic boycott of Israel. They chose so-called academic freedom and funding over the lives of the Palestinian people. So unfortunately, the UCT Senate has voted against the academic boycott motion, 60 in favor and 75 against the motion.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Disappointing, is it not?
Unfortunately, it is disappointing. Although is not say it was unexpected. UCT does get a lot of funding from Israel and their institutions, so it was a bit of heavy.
Well, not necessarily Israel, but Zionists based in South Africa. Is that what you're suggesting? Okay, great.
There we go. Yeah.
That's also going to all of this that we're talking about this morning, and you guys at the PSF, Palestine Solidarity Forum, must be working real hard preparing the voters for the upcoming elections, because the issue around the DA's very strong presence in the Western Cape. Does that worry you at all?
I was actually going back to the boycott. There was actually 2 more motions being voted on Friday with regards to that. But with regards to political voting, I can say I'm not too involved in the political side of things, but we are, I can say, against against the DA as a result of their actions clearly for Zionism and what they've done over the months, which is definitely against Palestine. So elections and voting is a very complicated and tricky endeavor. I am a IT student, so I suppose I'm not the best when it comes to these political matters.
However, you are politically aligned because you are with the PSF, so
Yes.
you can't distance yourself from politics.
I know, I can't. No. We're fighting for Palestine liberation. And
okay, let's talk about what this poster making was all about, and where and how are these posters going to be displayed.
Okay, so on Friday, which is the 19th of April, there's going to be a march to the Kramer building, which is on the middle campus of the University of Cape Town. And the march will take place around 12:45. And so the poster making was in anticipation for that march. that's going to be going there. At Kramer Building, there'll be further meetings and discussions with regards to the UCT academic boycott. The two motions that will be discussed there is it is the motion by Professor Leslie London and Professor Fatima Sidat on the destruction of scholarship and education in Gaza. So the proposed motions resolve that Senate notes the ongoing destruction of academic institutions, scholars, professors, healthcare workers, and patients in Gaza. That the condemnation of the destruction of Palestinian scholarship and education infrastructure is not an act of anti-Semitism, and the motion moves to call for international solidarity and support for the surviving victims and to urge, as part of the provision of humanitarian aid, to be the rebuilding of the education system in Gaza. That's the first motion. The second motion that will be discussed on Friday is a motion by Professor Lydia Cairncross. I hope I'm saying that surname right. And Professor Ruchi Chattoverdi. I hope I'm also saying that surname right. On the university disallowing research collaborations with members of the Israeli Defense Force. The proposed motion states UCT Senate resolves that no UCT academic may enter into relations or continue relations with any research group and or network that includes members of the Israeli Defense Force and or any member of the broader Israeli military establishment. So those two motions will be put on the table on Friday. And so we'll be marching to Kramer in support of that.
Okay,
So
good luck. Good luck. I presume you are expecting a lot of support. You'll get huge crowds attending this march, and hopefully the motions will be ruled in your favor as the Palestinian Solidarity Forum. Are you hopeful that that would in fact happen?
definitely. At UCT, there is definitely a large student support for the Palestinian cause. We are also, it's a huge collaboration also this March with the UCT SRC, Student Representative Council, the UCT MSA, Muslim Student Association, the UCT EFF Society, this, I think that's Economic Freedom Front, what's a society called Black Lawyers
Association.
Society Association. So the word is being spread out, and we are expecting to get to the marching numbers. So
Inshallah, inshallah.
inshallah.
Ebrahim Mookadam, thank you indeed for talking with us. You are you are actually with the Palestine Solidarity Forum. Thank you indeed, and all the very best for the march on Friday. Go well. Assalamu alaikum to you.
Walaikum assalam, jazakallah khair.
It is exactly 12 after 9 o'clock. Still to come on the show this morning. We'll be talking to Anjuli Maestri, Senior Attorney at Equal Education Law Center, and then we'll be wrapping up with Dr. Abdul Rahman Abu Hamisu regarding the Chibok girls, Nigeria's Chibok girls, which were kidnapped 10 years ago. All of that and more coming up. Please stay with us right here on Salam Media.